for living.
The first thing she ever told me was that she had met the perfect man. And I said, stop, there's no perfect man. She says, oh yes. She says, I have met this man and he is wonderful.
John Robinson was really able to control my mind and control my attitude when we were together in person in a way that nobody has before or since.
Who was this man, John Robinson?
He's omnipresent like the king of soul. He's underrated like Hendrix, but he still loves rock and roll. Splitting image of the inner self of his father, walking a broader path, searching for Kahuna Matata. Often misunderstood and assumed to be shallow. He's just ahead of his time with the heart of a pharaoh, mind of a scientist applying it to the art form. Hip-hop, the unexplainable phenomenon. As the world turns, his insight grows, sanctioned to the planet Earth to enlighten what flows. And who knows, he might change the course, put a stop to disagreeable force and bring it back to the source of innocence. Before labels tampered with the penmanship, and before radio gave substance to censorship, before journalism was overpopulated, way before the apprenticeship has been outdated. So patiently he awaited his chance to break the masses out of the trance that cursed the land. Studied the blueprint of the industry through many sleepless nights, only to gain the information to reverse the plan. Soon to be recognized for his great efforts. Had dreams of starting a distribution company, although considered a death wish. But he ain't cared, walk with the strut of a warrior. Reflections of the most high through the shields of his cornea. Living the art of peace daily with visions of Gandhi. And goes to organize the masses like movements of Garvey. Magnificent brother, rock the natural like Steve Harvey. Hated by few, loved by many, his essence is godly. Heard rumors of his crew falling off, no not hardly. They want legacy like Bob Marley, living far beyond the expectations of some corporate A&R. Speaking of tongues, talking about he's gonna make them all stars. A look at life from the outside perspective, gaining new objectives, updating the methods, knowing who and where you are and represented. I spit till they roll the credits, the rhyme analysts. A look at life from the outside perspective, gaining new objectives, updating the methods, knowing who and where you are and represented. I spit till they roll the credits, the rhyme analysts.
Inhale, 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 influence. Inhale, 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 exhale.
He packs pro-black thoughts with distortion of static. See, it was written like the sophomore efforts of Illmatic. Call it perfection at its finest, minus the struggle the least. He had the word sound power to get the president impeached, or any king denounced from his throne. Some of us said he had more influence than the Pope in the city of Rome. But through music, so many heads got it and lose it, abuse it. He's one of the chosen few known to use it. The youth refused it at first, then he smooth at the babies. Now they all in tune with his rhymes and it's all gravy. Father never sell his soul, no ifs, ands, or maybes. Rule 4080, these companies still shady, but they can't stop him. He does the work of a shaman with a soul vision through the eyes of Ra, known as Amen. He used to love her back when she had sense like Common. Now we can't really trust her cause she always lying, man. Supplying the mass with a forced reality, but still in all he always hold it down like gravity. Same essence, same man, new formula, different strategy. The rule is back, so just call him your majesty. A look at life from the outside perspective, gaining new objectives, updating the methods, knowing who and where you are and represented. I spit till they roll the credits, the rhyme analysts. A look at life from the outside perspective, gaining new objectives, updating the methods, knowing who and where you are and represented. I spit till they roll the credits, the rhyme analysts.
Inhale, 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 influence. Inhale, 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 exhale.
Steps to perfection. Give thanks for the blessings. Life consists of cell phone calls and email questions. Soul vision, shaman, work, message board section. People all over the world. Very interesting places I've been. Different coaches I learned about. Stages ripped up, all the jams turned them out. Gotta admit, I've been tempted by women at times. It's like being the king of the hill, surrounded by dimes. But that's the least of my trials and tribulations. Handle situations like I gotta make it happen. Dedicated to making this music, never fake it. That's why you choose it from the shelves of your local record stores. just a pause for the cause and the purpose. Whoever thought we see rap in such a big surplus? These labels like to jerk us, at least those of us that don't know the biz. So lyrically I'm showing kids how to G off in this world of independence. Gotta get your website first, that's recommended. The next jewel is determined by your street buzz. Bad distract from this cat that way back spoke about peach fuzz. Word, that's a whole nother repertoire. Back to the matter at hand. Let me see, oh yeah, now you need a good publicist, a manager, a lawyer, a whole team you can run this with. Don't start a label without a strong business plan. Be sure to work together, don't try to be the man. And if y'all really wanna blow on tour, roll with a band. Go from open mics to ripping Palladium to rocking stadiums. A few formulas for success. Dealing with this industry is a great deal of stress. Like labels and distributors being late with the checks, and that could cause a whole big mess. A whole big mess, a big mess, a great big mess finesse. Just got to the airport for a 2-hour bag check. Missed the first flight, now you're late for sound check. Got an in-store and you ain't even touched ground yet. Not to mention the brow sweat from the occasional turbulence, avoiding tragedies in the urgent sense. Give thanks for another safe landing, another day, another hectic schedule to cram in. Very important, make sure y'all got a good rider. What's a rider? It's the document that tells the promoter what to provide for ya. Never hit the road without plenty merchandise, especially in them cities that think you're not really worth the price. Shout the name of your camp like it's an anthem. Be sure to plug the label when everybody put their hands up for t-shirts, CDs, LPs, posters, stickers, and DVDs. Y'all notice these? Just a few pointers for the independent missions. By the time I do part 2, I might start charging y'all tuition. Something more than just rock to, but listen, especially if you got this biz within your future visions. It could be helpful. I used to remind y'all, I made this one to inspire all my heads that's on the grind hard. Peace to the Shams and my man DJ Ratchet, and all the tastemakers giving love, spinning the plastic. Big thanks to Doomsday Room Service Inspector, known to lace the illest of DJs up in your sector. I can't forget Biz 3 and Giant Step, and Mac Media, he's about to blossom like the Bloom Effect. And of course I give Doom respect. Brother, you killing them right now from all angles, straight up doing it. Now remember y'all, this is just an outline. The outcome of it all is developed within your own mind. So over the weekend I recommend studying. Next week we'll break into groups so you can discuss things with your other friends. I know it's a lot to discuss in one session. I think that's a wrap y'all, unless there's any questions. Okay class, I need y'all to review pages 99 to 999 by Monday.
A man by the name of John Robinson.
It was fun to date.
Charming.
Charming, intelligent, challenging.
Meet a successful businesswoman with many dark secrets. John Robinson asked her to sign a contract, something common in the community.
It was very simple, so I signed the contract.
There was also something mysterious that drew her to John Robinson.
He sent her contract to sign. He told her to get a passport because they knew they were going to be traveling.
Her family had no idea about the secret things Robinson had offered her.
Did you think it was strange?
Very strange.
And there was something else very strange.
There she go right there, pretty long black hair, smile was the dangerous type, sparkle when she stared true. Eyes labeled her Asian descent, blended with cinnamon skin tone, plus her aura was poetic, embedded with positive expression when we first met. Shared the vibe of cool out, emotions weren't too out, though I felt like I met her before in a past life. Or maybe I'm just gassed off this hip-hop fast life. Nah, I'm telling you it was realer than most. Come on, I'm worldwide status, been around the coast, I should know. Humble cat, I meet sisters like clockwork. Signs to life the crew, of course we know to rock concerts. On the serious tip, this vibe I wasn't used to. Miss was the type to take care of me in the future. I wanna get to know her better. I think I wanna get to know her better. Yeah, I wanna know a better word. There she goes on, the pieces of my heart. And she don't even know it. The next day was a Sunday on a late night. I was on the email getting these tour dates, right? Photoshop minimized graphics for the website. Real player congestion like too many megabytes. All of a sudden an instant message popped up on the screen. Peace, how you been? Couldn't recognize the name. So I replied, I've been keeping things moving. Kept it casual, although my keystrokes were soothing. Hold up, that's when I started to awaken. Excuse me, who is this and how'd you get my information? She said we had a mental conversation the past day.
Through eye contact, we exchange information in a fast way.
Okay, so you that next level sister. I saw downtown, vibes fill the room like surround sound.
Yeah, that's me, Chris, like DVD. What's the deal? Let's meet tomorrow, Midtown, around 3.
Word. And just before we confirmed the whole mission, the plug came out the wall and rebooted my whole system. Just before we confirmed the whole mission, plug came out the wall and rebooted my whole system, y'all. And she don't even know it. This is gonna be splendid. Jump up in the shower, make sure I was frankincense. Then I was off, made way to the martyr. Cause finding a parking space in Midtown is kinda hard. Cause got to the station 3 o'clock on the dot. I was making good time, she wanted to meet up at the sushi spot. I arrived around 3:15. She was sitting in the window seat waiting for me. Yo, look at her. She rocked the Tokyo shirt, skirt was denim. Hair tied back in a bun with chopsticks in them. Kissed her hand, greeted her, she sipped the water. Mesmerized, I stared at her eyes before we ordered. We shared cups of hot sake, tempura maki, and avocado rolls with the sauce that was too hot for me. Stayed a while, conversated and such. When the waiter brought the check, we decided to go Dutch. Hugging a peck just before we depart. I wonder if the sister knows that she's taking my heart. Hugging a peck just before we depart. I wonder if the sister knows that she's taking my heart. Taking my heart. And she don't even know it. I wonder if she knows.
It's hard to picture this bespectacled, roly-poly man as charismatic.
But beyond looks, John Robinson intrigued her. On their first date, Robinson professed his love for her and even asked for a key to her home, talking of marriage. She thought he was rushing things, so she ran a background check and discovered Robinson had multiple women.
Good morning. This message is for John Robinson. This is Dr. Stewart's office calling to remind you of your appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. See you there. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Mr. Robinson.
Good afternoon.
You're late.
Sorry.
But I'm glad you can make it.
Ah, me too.
I'm Dr. Stewart.
Pleased to meet you.
Come into my office.
Yes, I will.
Have a seat on the couch.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
What's been on your mind? Have you had any unusual thoughts?
Ever since the 5th grade, been on this hip-hop craze. Mr. Jamal Thomas, he's one of the reasons I started this. A mic gladiator like Spartacus. Too little time to explain how retarded it gets, but we can start it like this. Young cat, shy type. Whoever thought he'd grow to spit raps, only the fly type. Known to do the right thing like Spike Lee. With more better blues, I play jazz with the mic piece. Much more to the music than the average. Bound to rock your body from your toes to your cabbage. And I ain't even living lavish yet. Just got the mansion and the yacht, still saving for that private jet. And y'all still wanna know how live it get? Metal fingers on the snares and kicks, but you ain't heard it from me. We burn to the gristle like 3rd degree. Ring the alarm, it's an emergency. It's called shrink rap. From your toes to where you think at. Taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink hats, yellow scarves on shirts and green loafers. From your toes to where you think at. Taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink hats, yellow scars on shirts and green loafers. Check it out. How ridiculous is the game right now? Y'all think it's funny like I'm tickling your brain right now. Got like 100-something cats in the same old style and every other line saying how they versatile. See? Enough of that palsy, pound me up, smiling in my face when you around me. Then when you exit my presence, you hate on the guard, wishing I was sent back to the essence. But yo, I came to this planet with lessons. I know you got questions and I answer at my own discretion. Listen, doc, I ain't come for diagnosis. I came to let you know that JR's one of the dopest up and coming cats that been around. Ain't nothing new under the sun, yo, I've been around and I'm still going. Last dragon on the mic and I'm still glowing. No need to be proving and showing, you know what it is. Shrink rap. From your toes to where you think at. Taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink hats, yellow scarves on shirts and green loafers. From From your toes to where you think at, taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink cat, yellow scars on shirts and green loafers. When I say shrink rap, that mean the culture is shrinking faster than you can blink, man. And most to give an inkling of care. As long as some dough is there, so heads can buy some more bling bling to wear. Call me J.R. the anti-bling. Spread like smallpox in this hip hop thing. Well, almost I give you a small dose of the overall mission. Okay, y'all, listen. Not out for the fame, but I wanna live forever. Never wanna be known to grip mic saying whatever. Never wanna be seen in no video with no half-dressed women spitting suspect material, hooping and hollering about absolutely Nathan. Cash rules most of these misrepresentations. Some say money is the root of all evil. I say money ain't a thing, my man. It's the people behind it. Rewind it and play it again. Make it an MP3 so you can share it with friends. Just flock to the shows when I swing to your town. It's
John Robinson.
So follow the sound, it goes shrink rap. From your toes to where you think at, taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink hats, yellow scars on shirts and green loafers. From your toes to where you think at, taking over rap faster than you can blink, cat. Now it's all over. Cats wear pink hats, yellow scars on shirts and green loafers.
That's a good one. That's a good one. One for the good guy. One for the good guy. Thank you. Thank you for coming back with us. My name is Orson Welles from Global News, and we're sitting here with Mr. 2020 of our sister station, Galactic Network. Now, Mr. 20, what do you know of this man that they call John Robinson? Nothing much, but I can tell you this. Just listen. March like an elegant elephant over Mount Everest. All of the beef is settled like a veteran. Bruce Leroy, the last dragon. Usually a true decoy's the backstabbing. Just imagine grabbing the mic up like a primate silverback. I'm lactose intolerant. You're sipping on Similac. Lines with more punch than Hawaiian. Juicy red. I keep it ghetto like Quaker oatmeal and Wonder Bread. Shook MCs are scared to look under beds. Claim that they're super fly, but Freddy's dead. This just in. 2020 seen plenty. Your brain would burst with one thought from my memory. My style's your enemy, and I won't stop busting till I'm empty. Behind the cameras where the action happens. Deep in the war zone with a can of rations.
Confident strut with his head up high. Hell of a guy. Stealth movements when he strolled like FBI. Educated young man who spoke with elegance. Made well for his fam of the stories they would tell of him. Relevant to what unfolds. Calm vocal tones as he spoke to the world. One at a time in the room all alone. Heard his phone but he wouldn't answer. One-on-one he's with a dancer from LA and New York. Montu suffers from cancer, see. Never plan to tickle a fancy or nothing. Usually end up getting real antsy and fretting. He cared for this youngin', a little more than platonic friends. Spend limitless ends. Will it ever end? Who knows? It depends. Gems are caught blindly, insecure inside. He doesn't know how to express true love without buying things. Dying dreams is reality for too long. Trying to save his soul before his essence is gone. He's invisible.
Well, we didn't get to see him, but remember, you heard it here first, folks, on the Global News Network. My name is Orson Welles, signing off.
TheKid.org.
Check it out.
The master, the mic lord, disaster. Metal fingers crush the jazz chords. I know what the dot chops a bit hard to figure. Looking back to move forward, so pour out a little liquor like Coolie High. Let's take them back to when raps were truly fly. Hip hop was beautiful like the bluest sky. Who's hipper than me feel super fly? No question, I'm your pusher man with the mic in hand and the truest vibes. When y'all see it live, I'm gonna do it right. This is my kind of blue for the birth of the cool in you. Now who would do more than JR and the villain? Sitting in the lab, chilling, sipping crushed grapes, building on the fate of the children and where they going and what they listening to, which leads me to your system right here, spitting these jewels with precision. It's up to y'all to make the decision. Were the verses worth the purchase or the beats worth the listen? See, my mission's much bigger than criticism. No need to expound, it's evident in the lyricism. Never blurring your vision like astigmatism. We make the picture clearer, so you should see greatness when you look in the mirror. Word healer like aloe vera to the skin. We use the stealth operations to slide on in. That's why this time I use my government name. Some say the game's losing flavor like a true stick of doublemint, man. It's real, but still, a lot of rappers on vacation while corporations are caking off of the miseducation. From your TVs to radio stations, stereotypes in the image and lights. I call it rapsploitation.
People say it's complex with the lyrics that I write and everything.
The music inspired the word.
Let's do something fresh and new. Hip-hop on Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and all the other planets as they get out there.
I couldn't get a record deal. I'm one of those guys that have been kind of underground. Always bubbling under, but never quite hitting the surface.
You had the phone numbers for Robinson, right? Did you call him and ask, where's my daughter?
Yes. He said, this is John Robinson. What did you want? I said, well, when she hasn't called. He said, well, she met this other man and that she decided that she was going to go traveling with him. He said, well, I said, you know him? And he said, well, vaguely. His name is
He says Robinson was a regular customer.
Nah. He don't work here no more.
How often did he come in here?
He ain't been here in a while, man. What you doing? Get the camera on.
He was attentive to me. He had nice vehicles. He talked about nice things, nice life, things that I was accustomed to, and things that I wanted to continue in my personal relationship. He was the type of man that I was looking for. He was a business owner. He was successful and secure.
John Robinson is a highly organized sociopath and sensitive human being.
Planet Earth is being controlled by black girl. No peace in the Middle East because of black girl. That's the soul of Nina Simone. That's black girl. It's time for all my people to shine like black girl. On the same streets with crack soul. The only goal is to be God of the sports world. The right thorough rap scrolls. A place where it's natural to not be in tune and be a victim of the poison consumed in many fashioned shapes. When no one escapes the reality of the paper chase, either stressed or strung out, struggling for daily grace. You hear the saints chanting prophetic tones. See the deaf, dumb, and blind strolling through the matrix, trapped in a zone, looking for the closest way home from a far, far land where there exists hidden agendas and wicked plans to destroy the original man and all his worth and rule the world with this black beneath the earth. See, many men, women, and children must die first. I ask the question why first in a time where there's no room to be diverse. As economic chaos surrounds us, the system just hounds us for giving insight to a people that's boundless. Planet Earth is being controlled by black girl. No peace in the Middle East because of black girl. Bless the soul of Nina Simone. That's black girl. It's time for all my people to shine like black girl. For the thirst of more control and the thirst for blood. For the sake of world order before the floods. Got capital gain on the brain. It's strange to even fathom the pain all over the world that this country claims. See, I got soldiers on my own fighting the war in the mind. Living off the system, streets and crime, hustle and grind. They just wanna shine like black girls. Grow old and let the stories unfold to be told to all of those to come. Darkness dwells on the other side of the sun. Just through the knowledge to how this land is run. You see where I'm coming from. Gas prices skyrocket for the rich man's profit, while the poor man awaits the return of the prophet. But it's much more than gasoline. Black girl. Exist in so many material things. Rap sold and the media continues to sing propaganda to a people who can't think outside of the ring. For example, directly speaking, I don't support no war, but when I buy gas for my car, I'm supporting the war. When I turn on the stove and cook food, I'm supporting the war. Basically everything I do, I'm supporting the war with black girl. Your planet Earth is being controlled by black girl. No peace in the Middle East because of black girl. Bless the soul of Nina Simone. That's black girl. It's time for all my people to shine like black girl. Planet Earth is being controlled by black girl. No peace in the Middle East because of black girl. Bless the soul of Nina Simone. That's black girl. It's time for all my people to shine like black girl.
Once that oil starts flowing and money coming, it's going to be lots of money. It's the second largest reserve of oil in the world. There's no question about how much money is there.
If it wasn't for the oil, nobody would be there. Nobody would worry about it.
And it's going to get better. Start building relationships because it's going to get much better as the oil flows and the budget increase and
expressions. I can't explain it. Expressions. I can't explain. I can't explain it. Expressions. I can't explain. I can't explain just why I feel this way. Expressions. I can't explain. I can't explain just why I feel this way. Expressions. It's not pain, it's passion. Believe me, I'm maxing. If anything, it's hunger pains for making it happen. For me, it all started Lower East Side Manhattan. Was politicking, networking, freestyle rapping. Way back when all of this now I couldn't fathom. And this is just the beginning of blessings surrounding the essence around him and all of the fam and everyone that had our back since before the expand. Expressions. I can't explain. I can't explain it. Expressions. Great in the life that I live that's real, but still it dwells this little pain remain concealed. Pushed back deep inside, my protection is still just me and the all, and my lips are sealed. Forever shine with the rhymes and the presence alone, and the gift, the blessed finesse, the microphone. Each time I speak only takes me closer to home. I can't explain it, so I wrote it in the form of a poem. Expressions. I can't explain. I can't explain just why I feel this way. Why I feel Summer '86, I was 10 years old, pumping Eric B and Rakim. You know I got soul. Mr. Magic BLS screaming right out the box. I was sitting on the stoop of my block. Another hot sunny day in the city of dreams. Ghetto thing where they pack metal things to settle things. It seems was the same year I built the esteem and picked the pen up. Start writing my book of life and how my future would end up later down the line. I studied rhymes of the greats. By age 12 I was digging in the crates for breaks to rock to, like Funky Drummer by James Brown. There was nothing more stimulating than when I heard the sound of hip-hop. It opened my mental. Now my whole life is dedicated to pushing this pencil. Speak about my life in times from a chair in the window. We in the last days, that's why my rhymes are so influential. You never know someone until you know what they've been through. Would this song sound the same if my life was more simple? I doubt it, but y'all don't have to see my credentials. Straight up official like Special Herbs, doing instrumentals. Hip-hop is throwback music, jazz, blues, soul, whatever you choose. It's modern day rock and roll. Can't stop us now. All over the globe, rap is out of control. Hip-hop is throwback music, jazz, blues, soul, whatever you choose. It's modern day rock and roll. Can't stop us now. All over the globe, rap is out of control. Call it rebel music, straight ghetto movements, until the corporate matrix had to go put in their 2 cents and exploit the real. Give it a little appeal, undress the sisters and water down a brother's skill. See, life moves slow when you're walking in tight shoes, yo. Quick to flash some dough and they bite like Cujo. The true blood suckers of the poor. All they know is sex and violence, greed, war. You gotta know your roots and foundation. Jazz, blues, soul, rock and roll, all hip-hop in the making. The science of creation is the beat of the heart. The sound of life is what started the spark, and it was on like hip-hop is throwback music, jazz, blues, soul, whatever you choose. It's modern day rock and roll. Can't stop us now. All over the globe, rap is out of control. Hip-hop is throwback music, jazz, blues, soul, whatever you choose. It's modern day rock and roll. Can't stop us now. All over the globe, rap is out of control. Okay, the moral of the joint is, or should I say my point is, hip-hop got the world anointed. Took Many different genres of music, put them together and started a new sound that will be here forever. Some call it a fad and said it wouldn't last a little bit. Deal with it now and you can see yourself how big it is. Fully blown as a tribute to the elements. I'm here to represent the true essence without hesitance. Rapmatic on the cut, like Rapmatic on the cut, what? Rapmatic on the cut, sure. Like title, peep the recital, blast from the true school. It sound live too, much more universal than soul claps. Harder to hold back, from then to the era of throwbacks. We living in a time that's prime like Meridian. Trapped on an island of sound like it's Gilligan. Combat with mortals on the daily like finish him. Then you got these haters like, I ain't really feeling them. Whatever man, stick to a better plan. Some don't really see it though. More jewels to vehicles, might blow a fuse, don't even know the rules. So amused with glamours and glitz, lights, cameras, and flicks. Once again, back is the incredible. Pushing on the number 2 pencil, causing a miracle. Something terrible, making the world go hysterical.
It's elementary, where the money goes is simply promos and jiggy floors, toes and deaf beats. You keep struggling, no one fed eats. The lower level the game, jealous ones envy. Temporary they dig you, ballin', that's deep. Investors will pimp you, next beat is serious. The hero 00, let's see. Hunger strikes the cities and ghettos, millions of pesos, north, south, Philly to Waco. Okay, so it's clear to see these niggas on payroll. Unseen control, radio waves of what plays, bro. Dualistic talk, the blue clip shit. A fiend for the mic like Rockin' didn't get shit. And still they bangin' and blingin' wrist shit. No fame statistics, the critics boot this hit. A new groove, get it? So fresh the movement. Dollar bill, y'all, money, crazy music. Dollar bill, y'all, money, crazy music. Dollar bill, y'all. Approved non-fiction, a jewel for the children. We move in the millions, in tune with the sun, star, moon, the indigenous. Blind state statistics are death for the listeners. Dumb niggas dissing this, so run when the missiles hit. Self-survival, the jungle where the fittest live. Witness this, cancer for society through cigarettes. The beast is the crime, that's why they killing us. Time is infinite, the lies from the whisperers. 3 6s, the serpent sign to condition us. So put a chip in this, it sound ridiculous. Shut myself off of this ignorant piss. Just a little bit of this is so serious, yes. Open lines to communicate, shine through the fake. Time to relate the nucleus roots. You, the future is us. Power to schools, and to the Jews of rules. Who can you trust but you when it come down to it?
And single mothers in the hood.
Dope you on sedatives, cokes in your negligence. Life becomes irrelevant. Counterintelligence controls all your movements. And if you try to prove it, they beat you like Cool Whip. Swift as a mule kick, that's why I break through quick. Making ball stools flip more than a little. Stay on the grizzle until the earth sizzle and dry up my spittle. Decoding the riddles, beholding the souls whose passage was middle. It's really quite simple to keep it complex in proper context. From pseudo bomb threats to suspicious packages, snakes stay attacking us. Bloodthirsty savages, they jonesing for averages and cloning the cabbages. So gone they condoning those same-sex marriages. Apocalypse narrative, hatred apparent is. Guess they preparing us for doomsday carriages.
Picture the blind misleading the blind all of the time. Who said the God don't rhyme like he used to? It's new school with an essence reminiscent of that true school era. You can't lie to your soul forever, riding high just to get by. So truly amazing. My whole team stay blazing like the solar. JR got jewels, I should've told y'all. See, I'm an intellectual. Check 1, 2. He's out of this world like extraterrestrial. I speak the truth for the jazz revolution, circa 1960s, with my wife standing right there with me, with the rest of the world wondering how I stated so simply. Full circle movements 360. Evidently, they didn't know the man of the year, fully disguised in all tailor-made American gear, walking stealth, spitting raw mental wealth in your ear. We bring the light, making falsehoods all disappear without a care. We represent the voice of the stolen lives, and single mothers in the hood hoping to be wives. The essence is true, it's just a jewel from us to you. Endless end, the whole world transcend when I pick up the pen. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish. This is the ending of the end of an endless end, known to heal mind states with the rhymes I send. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish. Monumental, reminiscing on all that I've been through, the good, the bad, and the essential. It's all lessons, and more important, it's all blessings. Raise your hands up high if y'all got more questions. See, my life is just a prelude of many to come after my prime in the form of a daughter or son, with their mind stuck on change. The only thing constant on the physical and mental plane keeping me sane. I speak songs into the palms of the homeless, the icon that frees the inner city that remains hopeless. Nothing less than dopeness in each dosage. A lot of head slap I had to show kids. See, you're dealing with a connoisseur, and most of all, what I spill from the jaw, yours kinda raw. Been developing since the days in front of the corner store. A young cat with a soul older than dinosaurs. I'm one of many that's doing my thing. Peace to my comrades that solidifying a spot and renewing the game. And it's not just two and the same, there's only one. The movement never dies, it keeps living even after I'm done. This is the ending of the end of an endless end. The whole world transcend when I pick up the pen. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish. This is the ending of the end of an endless end, known to heal mind states with the rhymes I send. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish. Welcome to the solar era, the astral plane where the spiritual becomes clearer, where the physical stares into the mirror to bear witness the inner God in you. If it's over your head, part of you. You must learn about the science of life. It's so real, that's why I write what I write, even despite all the punchlines and entertainment. What does it really all mean when the universe is interchanging? The Aquarian age is the age of information. There's a war going on that got the world raging. So amazing how many live clueless. I give sight to the mentally blind through the gift of music. Propaganda in its purest form, rain down on the world like a violent storm. But I never let it stop, I keep moving on into a new way of thinking is finally born. Word, I say save the babies, protect them from the calm of the seat that keeps our thoughts so incomplete. That's why I always keep an ear to the street and keep my head up and make way for a whole new setup. This is the ending of the end of an endless end. The whole world transcend when I pick up the pen. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish. This is the ending of the end of an endless end, known to heal mind states with the rhymes I send. What I write is insight to all women and men. Save the children, it's the replenish.
And that brings us about all the way around. Time for some more sounds.
Could Robinson's early brush with fame have sparked his need for power and control?
And this is somebody that you don't want to take at face value. I tell people I never want to run into someone like that again.
We wondered what could possibly be going through his mind.
Yo, ain't that? He's not that cat. Got that, and he never shot that gat. Clever spot rats, face plate glisten. He got fat and hate for Jake Snake Plissken. Y'all got the wrong tape by mistake. Listen to it hissing. Crack the safe, his cake's missing. Backs to break to take risk and make in prison. Fake dissing, baked at the wake twisting.
Legend stature, since the prime factor of the blast master, give the gab mic grab a rapper era. Tracks with terror like bad meaning good though. I'm talking some of the finest jewels to ever bang in your hood, yo. World notoriety, recognized by mad societies for supplying that hi-fi, so fly. Oh my, sky's clear as day. Go sit down in the sunshine, taking rappers out like lunchtime.
It's just one of those bullet holes deliver killer notes. Silence never spoke violence. Keep quiet while you wildin', trying to live the island. Nonsense is never calling 80 G's behind them. Still crime affects time on the island. Nickel and dime and the hustle's optional. Powerful moves, cop to work, shift block, side gig or two. Under the table, the Tammy Fool, Blaze Grizzle, stay paid if the name fits you.
Who went back and made y'all the boss of us?
Since the rawest MCs that floors did it.
Sorcerers.
It's further than the era that most know of.
Everywhere he go, they go. That whole show love. Thank God for the Buddha. Tank armor suitor.
Word Kama Sutra user.
Stank mama recruiter.
Broad set fools up.
God, get your Jews up. Get your Jews up. Get your Jews up. Superstar, all pro. Homegrown, the craft speaks alone. Mastered his closed casket. Pro savages, poor travelers. Hunger reach streets battled us. Money the dollar, the dream gaffled up. Scalpel cutthroat. Don't get in that most definite. Gold record hit spinning. Grind forever, get it. God's clever building. Cheddar filling. Keep the better living. Miscellaneous thoughts. Getting millions. Know that feeling.
You had enough of that 85 job talking loony schemes. Something right off of the movie screens. Burn Hollywood like arson. More powers than Austin. Sound awesome. Pump these sounds often. Last chance to come off, son. For more to come into the mental auditorium without forcing them. Strung them up on the last joint, but it don't stop. Doing this so the world could rock. Who blows spots?
Mommy, look, he talking to himself and walking fast on the Ave, hawking ass with the Walkman on blast. Kobe headphones, whack, at least it's Dolby, Sony Chrome cassette. Only the best you can get off the black market. Tell it, find these truer health strategies. Sell it like Chinese Duracell batteries. $2 with change for Aqua Blue Benji. These were brand new, he grew stingy gingerly.